This is a review of the main events in the armed forces of Ukraine over the past week. For the first time since the Kursk operation, Ukraine's defense forces regained more territory in a month than the enemy managed to capture. This was reported by the Commander-in-Chief of the Armed Forces of Ukraine, General Oleksandr Syrskyi, during a meeting summarizing February results. On the Oleksandrivka direction alone, air assault forces units restore control over almost 300 square kilometers. In February, long-range strikes hit 85 targets, reducing Russia's oil precision by nearly one-quarter. General Syrskyi also noted the successful strike on the Votkинsk missile plant. The use of Russian first-person view drones decreased by 18%, likely due to strikes on drone arsenals. Commander-in-Chief General Oleksandr Syrskyi visited defense forces units in the Donetsk region. Despite constant enemy attempts to advance, Ukrainian defenders hold their positions and conduct active offensive actions in some sectors. In the Pokrovsk-Myrnohrad area, Russian forces are preparing to intensify offensive operations, using accumulated reserves. According to the Eastern Group of Forces, the enemy is increasing airstrikes and other fire attacks. Ukrainian units hold positions on the northern outskirts of Pokrovsk and Myrnohrad, repelling assaults and inflicting significant losses on Russian troops. This week, Russian forces struck a civilian enterprise in Kharkiv using drones, causing deaths and injuries. Authorities opened a war crimes investigation. Casualties were also reported after Russian guided aerial bombs hit an enterprise in the city of Kharkiv in the Sumy region. During the week, Russian strikes targeted settlements in 6 frontline regions and also hit civilian infrastructure far from the frontline. Ukraine is increasing its effectiveness on the battlefield and calls on the European Union to strengthen defense support. At the European Union Ambassadors Conference, Minister of Defense Mikhailo Fedorov named stronger air defense and defense financing as key priorities. Ukraine also urged partners to continue supporting the program for purchasing United States weapons funded by North Atlantic Treaty Organization countries. Germany will provide Ukraine with an additional €200 million to strengthen protection from Russian bombarders. According to the President of the Bundestag, the funds will support reconnaissance drones and civil protection. Ukraine's defense forces struck the Kremlin L microelementics plant in the Bryansk region using Storm Shadow missiles. The General Staff reported significant damage to production facilities. The plant produces components for Russian high-precision weapons, including Iskander missiles. Drones of the Alpha Special Unit of the Security Service of Ukraine struck infrastructure at Tikhoretsk oil pumping station in Russia's Krasnodar region, one of the key hubs supplying fuel to the port of the Novorossiysk. Alpha drones also struck the Armavir oil depot in the Krasnodar region. The facility plays an important role in transportation petroleum products and supporting the Russian army. Ukrainian forces also struck a radar station of N-300 air defense system in Crimea, a Buk M3 system in the Luhansk region, and the Panzer S-1 system, a big E-16 landing craft and other Russian military equipment. Commander-in-Chief General Oleksandr Syrskyi emphasized that Ukraine must accelerate the development and procurement of unmanned systems to win the technological war. In February alone, Ukrainian drones struck more than 105,000 enemy targets. Ukraine maintains an advantage in the use of multi-tour first-person view drones and continues developing fiber optic control drones and ground robotic systems, which completed more than 2,000 missions last month. Ukraine will send instructors to Germany to share battlefield experience gained during the war. Ukrainian personnel are expected to share expertise in artillery, engineering, armored warfare, drone operators and operational command. Germany became the first country to host Ukrainian instructors. Ukraine sent interceptor drones and a team of experts to help protect United States military bases in Jordan from Iranian drones. President Volodymyr Zelensky said the United States requested assistance on March 5th. The Ukrainian specialist departed the next day. Another group of experts will travel to the Middle East to help countries assess drone defense options without relying on expensive Patriot systems. Ukraine aims to support partners while balancing its own defense needs. This was a weekly overview of the key events in the armed forces of Ukraine. Stay safe. Glory to Ukraine!